First things first, let's talk about facts and works. Your boy mash no works. Talk about guns, we on that works. Never. And to make shit worse, I got all 5, that's real blood first. He got jinged and he got burst. Next outcome getting put in the dirt. Dead boy. How the fuck are they king of this? How? When none of them's king and shit. Pussies. It was me who got man yitch that yitch in front of his bitch. Oh no. Now we glad we bruised that witch. Spot me your op man's letting it rip.
Welcome to today's video. Today we are going to ask the ladies how much muscle is too much muscle, because we all want to know. Is they like the hunky big guy? They're like the natural little boy, or they're like no muscle at all? I'm guessing we're at expo, so they're gonna like some muscle. We want to find out how much. Let's do it. How much is too much muscle? Where's the limits? How much is too much? What do you like? What do you go for?
I like some a guy more athletic,
yeah.
Not too big, honestly, but with nice proportions.
Okay.
I used to compete, and I like balance, you know.
Yeah. Not too big.
Not too big.
But not someone
athletic,
who's too small.
So.
Should you date someone who's smaller than you?
Huh? No.
No. I need to ask that question better because that was fucking shit. She was like, huh? So today's question we are asking: how much muscle is too much muscle? Like where are your limits in terms of? Would you date someone who's like obviously I know you're dating Keithy,
I was gonna say I don't think I can really have limits for it, to be fair. No.
Does size not matter at all?
Well, I mean, if I'm gonna stay with Kev for the rest of my life and he wants to go to the Olympia, then somehow I don't think I can have a limit. Yeah.
And that wouldn't change your look on him?
No, I don't think I'd like him to be Jay Cutler size, but I mean, I'll roll with him for a couple of years.
Yeah. What is your go-to? What is your preference for a male? Is it more athletic? Is it more?
No, just Keffy waist. I don't have a. No, I don't have a limit. Just Kev, that's it.
Just Kev.
Yeah, just when Kev looks
That's good. That's a good answer. He's gonna appreciate that. Legend. Thank you, ladies. Got some questions for you. How much muscle is too much muscle on a male? What's your preference?
Like athletic build, not huge, but like they've got to have some sort of muscle.
Yeah, they got to train. Obviously,
Yeah,
we're a bodybuilding show, yeah.
obviously,
Same.
yeah.
Say he was like IFBB Pro big. Still the same.
Yeah.
Don't look. Doesn't bother you. Bigger the better. Thank you. I've got a question about male preference in terms of muscularity. Where are your limits in terms of how much muscle is too much?
Anything bigger than like a classic physique guy.
Not more open, not
I'm not about that. I think for me personally,
more
doesn't
athletic.
appeal to me. Yeah.
I wouldn't want them to be too muscular to a point where it affects their breathing, like their quality of life, to snore like a lunatic every single night, like a walrus.
I don't really care in terms of like physical, it's just the health aspects, I guess. And then that's probably too much, but physically
Nobody wants to sleep next to someone who snores.
Yeah, exactly.
The fucking mask on like that, can't breathe.
Not for us.
Thank you, appreciate it. So basically, nobody wants someone who snores. So we're asking in today's video, how much muscle is too much muscle on a male?
It's too much muscle.
Yeah. What's your preference?
Dad bod.
Really?
Like 16 weeks out.
How big's too big for you? Like, I'm talking, let's say open bodybuilder. Too big?
Depends on the height, depends how you carry it. So if it's like a 2-1-2 and they're really small, they look like units, don't they? It's not.
Maybe, how about classic?
C-bum, call me daddy.
How about someone who's natural?
I'm natural, so
Yeah, no, but someone who's, let's say, on the smaller side.
yeah.
Yeah?
I'm natural, so I can hardly say someone that's natural isn't for me, can I? So I can't be like, oh, you're not trying.
You'll be surprised today, we've asked a few people. How much muscle is too much muscle?
I'd say none.
So,
Bigger, better.
bigger bet. So
Yeah,
let's say IFBB Pro, open class bodybuilder, 260,
Yeah.
classic.
I'd say bigger, better.
Not everyone said that. That's very different. I respect that.
Really?
Yeah. Some people don't like the whole. We spoke to a few girls. They didn't like the breathing problems, that sort of stuff.
Really?
So the bigger the better.
Yeah, I'd say bigger, better.
You've heard it. Bigger the better. How much muscle is too much muscle? And what's your preference in terms of muscularity?
build as much muscle as you can.
You prefer that though?
Yeah.
So let's
I
say
prefer that look, yeah.
let's say we're open bodybuilder, 260.
You're asking me, do I fancy that as in find that attractive?
Yeah, what's your preference?
My preference is like men's physique.
More of the aesthetic.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
I find the higher end, the bodybuilders and the classic physique very respectful.
Yeah.
I find it impressive, it's amazing to watch. But sexually, I would find men's physique more appealing.
I respect that.
Yeah?
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. In terms of your preference when it comes to muscularity for a male, obviously wellness, bigger girl yourself.
Yeah.
What's your preference?
I don't have any preferences. However, I like personalities rather than the way they look.
Would you date someone who's smaller than you?
No, definitely not. Never.
So
I would feel uncomfortable having somebody who's smaller than me right now. So I would either has to be equal or looking better than me. Yeah.
Great.
So yeah.
Thank you so much. What's your preference in terms of muscularity? Because we all like a little bit of muscle. Where's the limits for you?
The limit?
Yeah.
I'd say if it gets to a point where you can't walk, you know, when like you see someone and they're literally like, and you can tell that their quality of life is not good. They can't do the things that like people should be able to do, or can't sleep and need like a fucking mask to sleep.
You're not the first one that said that.
Oh really?
People have said that already, yeah.
Yeah, I just think like being able to actually like do things and
Function properly.
yeah,
Not lay on their back.
yeah.
Same, and also if you're like, if your blood work's really rubbish and you get heart scans and your heart's blocked, I think that's time to back off.
Would you date someone that's smaller than you?
No. If they're small and they're like timid, no. If they're smaller than me but they've got some oomph about them, then yeah, potentially.
I just straight up wouldn't.
No.
No. I don't know. I like someone who is going to be bigger than me, just because I feel like I don't know. I just feel like if I'm muscly and my partner's not, I wouldn't like it. I would feel like I would squash them. Like I would squash them.
Look at you.
I get it. And some people like said different things. Some people said don't care. Some more bigger the better. Some people more men's physique, aesthetic, classic physique. Some people don't give a shit. So I've got a good variety of answers. Thank you so much. Thank you. You like to be on the YouTube video?
Yeah, of course.
Muscular girl yourself. How much muscle is too much muscle for a male?
So I personally think if a guy is sleeping with a mask on when he sleeps, that's fucked. Too far.
Too far.
Too
You're
far.
not. So many girls have said that already.
It's a fine balance. Like, you know when they're just like so big, they can't even like put their own socks on. Yeah, fuck that.
So what's your go-to then? In terms of look, so let's say classic physique, men's physique, natural?
I would say natural. No. So my issue as like a girl who isn't natural with like a lot of muscle, I can't go for small boys. Yeah, my type is amateur classic.
Bit of muscle, but not too much.
What about you?
No one's actually asked that.
Really?
They can't be bigger than me, no way. But they've got to train, they've got to have a little bit about them. Got to have a bit of chunk to them. You know, no petite, small.
You wouldn't want to be with a girl that was bigger than you, would you?
Oh no. I don't want to be a girl that's like 40 kilos, dripping wet.
Yeah.
You know? So,
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Ask him. Thank you.
Did anyone else ask? Did you ask the same question to everyone?
Yeah, but no one's asked me that, so I've got to build a spot then. I'm asking females today how much is too much muscle. Because we all have a preference here. You're not
On
gonna
men
date-
or women? On the opposite sex? On men, okay. Yeah, no, I like a lot of muscle, but not to the point where it gets in the way of things.
Classic.
As in, yeah, I'd say classic.
No,
Maybe
I'll
classic.
take a bodybuilder. I'll take a
Actually,
bodybuilder.
that's one. Yeah,
but just
Joey.
not in off season. Because in off season, when they're fucking snoring and taking up the whole bed, that's not a
See,
vibe.
this is what everyone said. When they've got sleep apnea, when they're snoring night, everyone said that's a big no. It's quite interesting. Females
But
get
you
put off by
have to
that.
do that to get to that. So
Yeah, so you like a bodybuilder, but not to the point where it's like.
as long as they can still breathe. You know what I mean?
So not-
Without,
they
without,
can't breathe. That's a problem.
without a sleep apnea machine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Thank you, girls. Appreciate it. So asking females what is their preference when it comes to muscularity, and it was quite interesting to see that everyone had I think most people said, look, they're snoring like a motherfucker at night, they ain't going for them. And it's quite interesting to see that's quite unattractive to some women, like having to need a sleep mask at night, sleep apnea, whatever it's called, to get a good night's sleep. It's quite fascinating that, and I think everyone's got their own preference, but I think most people here want a bit of muscle. So build some muscle, guys, and the ladies will come walking. That's my advice anyway. But no, I hope you've enjoyed that video. Something a little bit different, like I said on the channel. I was a little bit nervous going up to females because I don't normally approach females like that and ask them questions and that sort of shit. But it went down pretty well, and you know, most girls were pretty upfront and had a good laugh with it. So, as ever, guys,
Please, let's get 1,000 likes on this one as well. 1,000 likes, and I might do it again. I might do it in public this time, or go in the streets or something like that if it does well. Fuck knows. But I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.
Horrible scene when Miz got packed, that's brains and guts in the QC flats. Ask their residents in smoke cap, they get woke up when we bang our waps. Ask their 24-hour boss man how many times we came on wax. R1 left to go to get packed. Raha, why do you post that?